Hello, I'm Philip Stoten. I'm here at APEX 2015 and I'm joined by Tom Forsythe from Kyzen. Tom, always a pleasure.
Good to see you again.
US market, we're here in San Diego. I thought we were going to be here 2 years, but we're just here a year and then back to Vegas.
That is terrible news. I am a San Diego fan.
Yeah, absolutely, as am I.
While Vegas is nice, I prefer to be here. So.
Yeah, me too. And I think, I don't know, I almost sense that more gets done here. But
I agree.
Back to the US market, what's going on for you? Who's putting you under pressure? What are the current demands?
Market's doing well. The US market is strong. The general economy is picking up a little bit, but the electronics market is solid. Really it's North America as a whole. Mexico's, really coming along. I think that a lot of positives down there.
Yeah.
I don't know so much as it's reshoring.
No,
as just new things that are coming up. When people are doing new things, it's why. Yeah, it's the capabilities there. There's really quality shops down there, and they're a whole lot closer. Yeah. And the economics are closer. And, and that's positive for us. We've got a good footprint here, and so it's a good move overall. Yeah.
And what about new products? Have you brought anything new to the market for this particular show?
We've got a number of new things in a couple of different areas. On the product side, there's a new aqueous product, 4708, a neutral product that's everyone's trying to be safer and cheaper, not so much cheaper, but safer and more compatible, really. Yeah. What's happened is with some of the products in the drive to be more economical, where, we want concentrations to be lower, that's an easy way to be economical, but then the products get a bit more aggressive to balance that out. The neutrals are sort of coming back the other side, saying, well, let's start out there. Our approach is our neutrals are not 7, but slightly alkaline, because of course here we're cleaning acids and without any buffers in there, acids aren't good. Yeah. So that's sort of our approach. But nice product, great compatibility, really good cleaning performance. Yeah. Kind of the next generation. This is an area that's been getting developed for 4 or 5 years and just continues to move forward. So that's going well. We've also got a new technology we've introduced on the control side. Okay. One of the things that we've done for years, since we were really one of the folks that arguably got the aqueous business going many years ago. We were very quickly asked, well, gee, a solvent's easy to control. How do I control this mixture? Yeah. And so, gosh, I don't know, going on 20 years ago by now, we started selling control systems to do that. And that technology's evolved a bit over the years, a few different sensors as the technology evolved. But in the last year or so, we've brought to market a new generation of those that's got a touchscreen control, remote control. Yeah. So you can look at it on your phone. You can look at it on so when the alarm goes off on the tool, you get an email. This sort of stuff that sort of takes the advantages of home banking and takes it to your cleaning business in a way. And because what customers really want is control. It's one thing to know what's happening. It's another to be able to take action for it.
Well, and it's control and ease of use, isn't it? We're entering this world of the Internet of Things, and there is these huge amounts of data. But unless we process it and we mine it properly,
it's very much there. And so we see that as an area of continued development over the next few years as those sensors and tools evolve, and we really migrate toward even more and more better connectivity on that stuff.
And you mentioned Mexico earlier. Are the demands in Mexico different? Obviously, it tends to be higher volume, perhaps a lower mix than here.
It tends to be higher volume, and that's what changes the dynamics of the market. We're in the cleaning business. Cleaning is a cost. We live in the era where the vast majority of the soldering materials sold are named no clean, regardless of the fact that we and maybe the solder people some days regret that name.
To be cleaning,
so what happens is, as you move around the world to the different markets, the mix of how much of those materials get clean or not changes. Yeah. If I'm in Western Europe, pick a country. If I'm somewhere in the States, you have a higher percentage of things being clean because those are the high demand, high reliability. Yeah. People never even considered not cleaning them, right? They just wanted that new paste because it had great performance. Yeah. When you move into Mexico, you have higher volume, so there's more of a mix. Yeah. Of that stuff that, those things really don't get cleaned just by nature, kind of like China. China's a great market. We've just, we're in the process of opening Kyzen China up these days, and it's, the market there is very different, right? It's a mix, but they're changing too. Yeah. Yeah. See, and so what we do is cleaning is a lagging factor in the development of the electronics market in a particular region. As costs go up and people move up to sell higher value-added devices, they consider cleaning. Now everyone cleans stencils and oven parts and things like that, but of cleaning their products.
Yeah.
You know, that's where that change happens. So so whenever cleaning starts to take off in an area, you can tell that their costs are probably up a bit and their market's matured a bit.
And
the soldering people are excited about somewhere else that's starting to skyrocket.
Yeah, and I hear people in China saying, it's okay, we're going to let some of the low-cost business go, and I think, we've heard of this
Isn't that
before.
Interesting? Yeah, we've seen the movie.
Yeah.
And when people start saying that, that's when the cleaning market is really going. Even though we've been working in those markets for years, that's the point of inflection, so to speak, where it's going to get more interesting over the next few years. Point.
And one of the things you mentioned there was stencil cleaning. I know you've been doing a lot of work in stencil cleaning. How's that panned out for you? Has that
It's gone very well.
Sound investment?
Yeah, absolutely. And again, it's one of those things where those corners of the market where things were good enough.
Yeah.
And they certainly were.
Yeah.
And including our products, and we took a hard look and developed those new things. And lo and behold, when the numbers work, better trumps good enough.
Yeah.
And so those products, we have a whole line of 88, 20, and 30 products that have been very well received and are doing a nice job. And part of that is also driven by miniaturization, right?
Yeah.
You know, when all the devices were large, you know, which of course we didn't think they were at the time, but cleaning stencils was pretty easy.
Yeah,
you know?
now that aspect ratio's changed.
Little white thing, and you know, it wasn't so bad, right? You know, now that's
we've got
not even close.
Yeah,
and so that the cleaning of those has become more critical.
Yeah.
And so again, you know, the new technology, it's not the newness per se, as it is that, you know, and that market was really interesting. Our products and everyone else's were really pretty dog-eared. You know, they were tried and true, and they mostly work pretty well.
But they've been around a long time.
They've been around a long time, and it's like, man, you know, somebody's going to invent the new stuff and get a foothold.
And let's get there first.
Let's get there first, absolutely.
Yeah, and better's what you need. Tom, great. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for your time.
My pleasure.
Always a pleasure, and I guess, I don't know, Nuremberg probably next?
Probably Nuremberg,
Yeah, before we're off to China for the
which comes first, that's right.
It's it's Shanghai and then
Shanghai
Nuremberg
and then
2 weeks
Nuremberg,
right after,
right.
so a little bit of a trip
Great
there.
stuff. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Take
Thanks
care.
a lot.